We're having a visit to the Colwyn Bay Welsh Mountain Zoo.
Are we here?
Oh, I'm not so sure. Then we'll go out into the main area. Quite high up. They look like ducks to me.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay, pink flamingos. There we are. I'll stand on one leg, Sandra. Oh, he looks a bit lonely, doesn't he?
Hello.
Why did you say hello?
Because we can hear us.
Damn, under the water, Sandra. There you are. This is the oh, just jumped up and touched the ball. Sea lions rock. They showed off here under the water for them to go through. There he is. Going to, oh, he's chased his tail.
Like a dog.
Another one coming. And above water. Leah, an ancient stone circle. Hello. I thought his ear was an eye. And parakeets. I think the indigenous species are having a bit of a field day, aren't they? Yeah. Excited when you've seen the gibbons, Sandra. Have you found the camel?
2 camels.
What do they carry in them humps? Camels ahead. Where? Yeah. Hello, the camels look very hippified. He's a haircut, can he see? Oh, hello, come on. Come on. Hello, the gibbons. Oh, he's up there, Mr. Gibbon. Hanging around. He's having some lunch. I think he's just hanging about.
He's eating.
Ah. Yes. Meerkats. There's a lot of native burrows about.
We want to go back that way.
Yeah, children's farm. And a big cockerel. Chickens, rabbits and a duck. A random rabbit taking the high ground. And they are big rabbits. Alligators, there's gardens, reptiles. Oh. Turtles, mallow turtles.
Look at this.
Very fluffed up sparrows. Oh, there's a speedy one. So all the exhibits, there's information about all the animals. They're quite fast, aren't they? What is a big python? Yes, I saw him tucked in the corner. Milk snake. I'm not sure where he is. So this is inside a reptile house. Monkeys.
Just for a minute, I'm assuming there'll be losing there.
Might be with Wayne this. Right, go on. No, condor, not a vulture. Very similar. Oh, hello. Wow. Okay. Back around in a minute. Hello.
Look what you can see.
Oh, is it a kangaroo? It looks like a kangaroo. A bit big for a wallaby.
tall actually.
This might just be more of a woodland walk, is it?
That's what it's happening there.
Yeah, looks like that. Oh, that's not unusual, what's that? It's a wombat. Cute, isn't it? What is it? That's cute as my monkey before. I need to go back and say goodbye to me, like me. That looks like a grey squirrel jumping at the back there. Oh, there's another grey squirrel there, isn't there? Look. Definitely a labyrinth of walks and things, isn't there?
Some enclosures there.
Yeah, there are. There's down here, Sandra. Good idea. Let's follow the path, shall we? Pretend we're in the Wizard of Oz and follow the yellow brick road. You're on the ball today, aren't you, Sandra?
Let's pretend we're not a sarcastic bit, shall we?
Ah, there we are. Tigers. There's the tigers behind us. Now I'll walk through the woodlands again. There's more enclosures down the bottom there. Eagles. What have we not seen?
Whatever that is.
These ones.
Lemurs, yeah.
Lemurs. So we're going into the wallaby. We've already seen a wallaby, don't we? In the wallaby wood. Let's go to the wallaby wood. So there must be horses or ponies in these fields, but at the moment, as I say, we're on New Year's Eve, so depth of winter. And the ostrich is saying hello. Hello. It's giving me the eye, I think. Oh. Get off my food, he said.
On the way. The wind turbines again.
Where are the penguins? Oh, look at the penguins. There's nobody there. We're going to have a look at the penguins.
I'll show you with the penguins.
This lot are all going to follow me, watch.
Small fish.
Smell fish. No penguins.
Rumble.
Guys, follow me! Follow me! I can, you know the sea lions?
Don't call me sunshine. Sunshine. Look, the sun's out. Chimpanzee World outside viewpoint to the right. I don't know, try it first if you want. So Sandra says, what sort of animals are they? Look at them there. I said, they're children, Sandra, they're not animals. What are you like? What are they?
Coming in a van there.
And top for that.
Snow leopard, so there's just one keeping guard inside. I think the other one is right up, as you can't see him, in the tree at the top. Back on the snow leopard, he's having a bit of a romp. Come down from the top. As it come out of its pen? What do you reckon? Is it an animal then, not a child? It's a red-faced black spider monkey. Hey, right, okay. So oh, sea lion feeding. Sea lion feeding at 3 o'clock. That could be exciting, couldn't it?
But you don't want to stay.
Oh, I'll stay for the sea lion feeding. Let's go to the front bit. Let's go.
Sea lions, we do make up a breeding group. So we've got one male called Casper and then 3 females called Spray, Reedy and Sophia. I'll do some training with all of them here this afternoon to show you some of the different behaviours that we can do with them. So some of the fun ones we do, of course, the snap. Come out to join us is our youngest. This is Sophia. Now Sophia came to us all the way from Woodlands Zoo as part of the breeding programme that our sea lions are part of. Now over in Rotterdam, they don't do any training with their sea lions, so everything that you see Sophia doing here today is things that she's learned since she's been here at the zoo. So she doesn't know as much as everybody else, but she definitely makes up for that in the amount of effort that Sophia puts in. She regularly comes out here to do her training, and she will put in more than 100% every single time. Now what Sophia did come to us with was quite a lot of aggressive behaviours. What she very quickly learned over in Rotterdam is that if she charged at the keepers, then they would naturally throw the fish at her quicker, because the easiest way to get a sea lion away from you is to just throw the fish. So she automatically learned that if you go for the bite, you get your fish quicker. Now obviously that is a very negative behaviour. We don't want Sophia to be just charging at people and trying to bite them. And even though sea lions are very, very intelligent, it's very easy to train a sea lion to do a behaviour. Once they have picked up one of those behaviours, it can be very difficult to get rid of the behaviour. So we've had to work really hard with Sophia to try and get rid of that biting behaviour. And we have worked really, really hard with her, and hopefully that she has learned that we're not trying to hurt her every time we go near her. We don't do this training just for our benefit. This training is for hers as well. So it gives her lots of mental stimulation, it gives her lots of enrichment, and of course we can make sure that Sophia is in the best of health. So we can get nice up and close to her and have a close look to make sure she's got no injuries and that she's in a really good condition. So how we started the training with Sophia is to introduce her to a device that is known as a target stick, which is this here. Now what Sophia learns very quickly is if you touch the target stick with your nose, then that is when you get your fish. And eventually, once you've got that behaviour, you can get the sea lion to pretty much go wherever you would like, because eventually she will just learn that if you just follow the target stick, then that is basically what you're going for. So eventually, you can then replace that target stick with the hand, which is how we get to the training of being able to target Sophia just with my hand, and we replace that blue target stick with the fist. So that's just how we've started to learn with Sophia, and once we've got that, we can do lots of different behaviours with her. But like I said, she doesn't know as much as everybody else, but she is getting there. She's a very quick learner. So with some sea lions, it might take a few weeks to learn a behaviour. This one in particular with Sophia took her 4 training sessions. She's a very intelligent sea lion, and once she's got it, then she just keeps on improving it every single training session. Now the type of training that we do with our sea lions here is known as positive reinforcement, and it is something that is used all the way around the world. It is not just done with sea lions, you can do it with a range of animals, so things as large as elephants, as dangerous as tigers, and as small as meerkats. All of those animals will respond to this type of training. But it is not just about mammals, you can do it with birds, you can do something else. And if they still don't want to do it, then we'll just move on to something that maybe they're a bit more confident with, or something that they really enjoy to do. So we're always trying to turn that negative into a positive. So this is Rooney. Now Rooney is 15 years old. She was actually the last sea lion pup that we had born here at the zoo. We do still have her mum Spray. We'll meet Spray a little bit later on. Now this sea lion is one that probably knows the most behaviours. Rooney knows well over 50 different behaviours, and that is because she's been doing this training pretty much from the day job. She actually started to train herself from a very young age. She hadn't even fully weaned onto fish. So what she actually did was come up here with her mum, and she would copy everything that Spray was doing during her training sessions. Now that is something that is natural for sea lion pups to do out there in the wild. So a pup will fully wean onto fish around a year old, but if it went straight into the water, it is not going to survive very long. First thing, they're not going to know how to fish for themselves, so they're probably going to starve. The second thing is they're not going to know how to evade predators. So the sea lions are not top of their food chain. They have got things like the great white sharks and the orcas that are out there hunting for them. So the sea lions need to learn a really useful tactic, which is to porpoise. The behaviour that you did see Sophia doing, where she was jumping out of the water. That is how the sea lions try and get away from the sharks and the whales as much as possible. Now, to learn that behaviour, they basically mirror everything that their mum has done. And that is what Rooney was doing up here. So Rooney came up and she copied everything. And that is why she knows so many behaviours. Now that Rooney knows all of those behaviours, it becomes our challenge as trainers to make sure that every training session that Rooney takes part in is as different for her as possible. So we try and make sure that every time she comes out here, she's doing different behaviours. They're not going to be in the same order. She's going to be out here in a different order of sea lions. She's going to be doing not the same amount of behaviours either. So she might be up here for 5 minutes one day and maybe 20 the next day. So it means that every day is going to be different for her. And that hopefully makes it quite exciting for Rooney. Because if she decided that she knew that every single day she was going to come up here first, she was going to do the same 5 behaviours, very quickly Rooney would get very, very bored. So eventually she'll start to not want to take part in training, and that's not going to be very exciting for her. She's just going to be swimming around in the pool all day, every day. Now she has the choice if she wants to train. It's another part of the type of training that we do. So the sea lions get this option to train 3 times a day. So they've already had 2 training sessions, or the option to train twice already, and this is their 3rd session. Now what happens is we'll come down here and we'll call all the sea lions down by name. And if they want to take part in training, they'll go down into their pens and they will pen. If they don't want to train, they'll stay up here in the pool, and that is absolutely fine. We're not going to force the sea lions to do anything that they don't want to do. Believe me, it's very difficult to try and make a sea lion do something that it doesn't want to. So what we will actually do is the sea lions will always get all of their fish. You are not looking at a starving sea lion here. Really, if she didn't want to train now, she'd still get all of that fish when she does pen down, and we'll make sure she gets all of that ration that she is entitled to. So obviously all of the sea lions are on completely different amounts of fish, particularly when you see our male. If we were trying to put his amount of fish into poor Rooney here, she's not going to be able to manage that. It would be about having maybe 5 Christmas dinners all straight after each other. So poor Rooney is not going to manage that. So each sea lion is on a different amount, and that's why they all have their own pens, because otherwise Casper would probably be trying to eat everybody's fish rather than letting the girls get some fish themselves. So that choice to train is a really big choice that the sea lions have, but it's not the only choice that they have. So the sea lions have the choice as to which behaviours they want to do, because of course they can refuse to do a behaviour whenever they want to. They have the choice as to how much effort they put into when they do their training. They also have the choice as to how long they're out here for, because Rooney's pen door has remained open the whole time that she's up here. So if she didn't want to be training right now, she could very easily have gone back down into her pen and re-pen. So that's absolutely fine. We're not going to force her to stay up here for more than she wants to be. So there's lots and lots of choices that the sea lions get. Now every time you've seen me a little scratch behind the ear, and also we can let them go into the pool as much as they want. Obviously they don't want to be up here on the beach all the time, so by letting them go into the pool as much as they want, it's a really reinforcing time of the training session. So this here is our male. This is Casper, and hopefully straight away you will have noticed that he is considerably bigger than the 2 girls you've already seen. He is only 10 years old, so he is not fully grown. He is weighing in at around 180 kilos, but when he reaches maybe close to 20, we'd be expecting him to be close to 400 kilos. So he's still got quite a way to go in the growing department. But size is a real big difference between the males and the females. So the males are always bigger than the females. Now there are two other differences between him and the females. One of them is his colouring. So Casper is quite dark brown, whereas the girls, when they dry out, they go more of a blonde colour. And also, he has a dome on the top of his head. So he has this bit here that looks like a bump. It looks like he's hit his head or something. He hasn't. He is absolutely fine. This is called the sagittal crest. So it's something that only the males have. None of the females have one of them, and none of them will get one either. So they are the three big differences between Casper here and our girls. Now, I did say that we were a breeding group of sea lions, but we haven't been lucky enough to have any youngsters of Casper. He has only just hit sexual maturity, so we're hoping that it is not going to be another 15 years before we have any more sea lion pups here. Now, the sea lion breeding season is the month of June and the majority of July as well. Now, if you do visit us during the summer, it does get very, very noisy up here because Casper becomes very, very rowdy. So this is completely natural behaviour for him. Out there in the wild, the males get really rowdy towards other males. A male will have what is known as a harem. It can be up to 25 females that basically belong to that male. So the males will start to fight between each other to make sure that they have the best females to breed with. Now he will also start getting rowdy towards the females. So there'll be lots of flirting in the water. But when it comes to the mating, that doesn't actually happen until he gets them onto the land. So he will constantly bark at the girls to get them out of the water and up here on the beaches, where hopefully he can then mate with them. So Casper gets very, very noisy, and you might see him chasing the girls around quite a lot. It can be quite worrying. You might be thinking Casper the girls can't get away from Casper. But believe me, they can. So down in their pens, they have a special door that is situated on their pens. And this is called a restrainer. So this is something that the girls can fit through, but Casper here can't. He can basically get his neck through it. So he sits there kind of begging at them with his loving eyes and begging them to love him. Sometimes it works, particularly not with Sophia. Sophia is very much, she doesn't really like Casper during the breeding season because he does choose her as his favourite. Therefore, he minds her more than the others do. So she doesn't really like him, he gets a bit rowdy. But at this time of year, you can regularly see them flirting with each other in the pool. We do like to call them love's young dream. Now, if Casper was successful mating with one of those females, that female would be pregnant for a whole year. So the gestation for a sea lion is a year, and that means that we wouldn't expect any pups to be born until June. Now, when that pup is born, they will just have one single pup. It's very rare for the seals or the sea lions to have more than one, and that is because it takes quite a lot of strain on the female. When that pup is born, she's providing at least 70% full fat milk. Now, if she was doing that for two youngsters, it's going to take its toll on the female, because for at least the first 3 days of that pup's life, that female doesn't go into the water. And Spray's great-grandmother Prue lived here at the zoo until she was 36. So we're hoping that Spray has got those genes as well, and she's going to stay with us for just as long, if not a little bit longer. But out there in the wild, the maximum age we would expect a sea lion to reach would be 20. They do face lots and lots of problems. Now, they do have natural predators, so things like the orcas and the great white shark are predators too. And the big one being us humans. We've had a major effect on a lot of our marine species. So what we actually do that isn't helping our sea lions is we take far too much fish out of the fishing grounds. We actually overfish quite substantially, and we don't take our fish very sustainably. So it's really important that when we are buying our fish, we make sure that it is sustainably sourced, because that means that we're taking it out of the ocean, but there is plenty left out there for our marine species. The second thing that affects them is actually fishermen over there in America sometimes persecute the sea lions because they think that they're taking far too much fish out of the fishing ground. So they'll just go out there and start killing the sea lions. That's a big factor. But the biggest problem that affects a lot of our marine species is actually pollution, and that comes in the form of plastic and also chemical, but plastic is the biggest problem at the moment. All of the plastic still out there. It takes thousands of years to fully degrade, and it turns into something that is known as microplastics, which gets eaten by all of the lower organisms and obviously builds in our higher predators like our sea lions, and then our whales and our dolphins. So you might be thinking, what can we try and do to help? You're probably doing a lot of the things that I'm going to suggest. The first one is using a lot of reusable plastic. So getting rid of all those plastic straws and using multiple use straws, or maybe using bags for life instead of carrier bags. That's a real plus. Now the second one is something that Spray can show us what to do. So I've been really naughty and put my plastic bottle in the black bin, and it then eventually ends up in the ocean. Now Spray is hopefully going to show me exactly what I should have done with that plastic bottle, and that is put it into the recycling bin. So you might think that it's a complete waste of time to trudge to the recycling every single week, but even if you're only recycling one plastic bottle a week, hopefully that means that you're going to be saving a life out there, so it's a really useful thing. Now to help Spray reach hopefully into those mid-30s, we obviously need to do lots of health checks on her on a daily basis. So the first thing that we need to check is that Spray's eyes are nice and clear, and we can do that simply by targeting her just like that. And actually you did see me put some eye drops into Spray's eye, and you can see she was quite comfortable with having that. If we didn't do this training with Spray, then doing something like that would mean she'd have to be restrained. She's actually having those eye drops in her eye 3 times a day, so it's going to be very stressful for her. Now the second thing that is really important to look at is of course her flickers. Basically like our hands and feet. So if we've got a splinter or something in there, it's quite painful. So we need to make sure that Spray hasn't got any cuts or grazes, and if she does, then we can start any treatment for her as quickly as possible. The third thing to check is of course in Spray's mouth. Now if Spray wasn't eating her fish properly, then that might be a sign that she has got something wrong in there. So that could be she's got a missing tooth, or she's got an abscess or a fracture. So by having Spray able to open her mouth, then that means we can get some photographs, we can have a closer look, and she will also let vets and dentists come up here as well, and they can have a look and start the treatment as well. A really useful thing too is to train our sea lions for x-rays and CT. So you can see our makeup x-ray machine over on the right hand side. So the idea is we will get the sea lions to lie underneath that box and present different body parts. So this is really useful because it means we can reduce the stress level considerably on our sea lions. Now, if Spray would lie under this to have her x-ray, it would mean that she actually would have to be restrained and anaesthetised. It's going to be really stressful for her. And if that x-ray showed there was a problem, then she'd have to be anaesthetised again. So it's a real stressful time to ever be involved. But if we can do that initial x-ray while Spray's awake, and there is a problem, then she's actually only going to be anaesthetised the once. So she's not going to hate us for too much. And obviously she's going to hopefully do that on command as well. We haven't actually had to do it with Spray where the real x-ray machine has gone in there, but we're hoping that if it does happen, that she will still be quite accommodating. Now I did say we'd have the breeding season for our sea lions, and they're pregnant for a year, but we wouldn't actually have a clue if Spray was pregnant right now. So what we can train for them to do is to present us with their tummies like this, and hopefully we can potentially ultrasound Spray. So we do this with all 3 of the girls, and when it gets closer to the potential time when they might give birth, then we'll try and ultrasound them. So instead of it just being, we hope we're going to have a baby, that ultrasound might show if we are expecting any pups up here. So it could be a very exciting time for us up here at the zoo. Now that does unfortunately bring us to the end of our sea lion feeding and training. Hopefully Spray is going to give us a lovely wave off the top of that rock. It's probably going to be quite a quick one during Spray. And then she'll just dig here to get the rest of her fish down in the head of the village. They will all then be back up here, and they'll get some more fish in the pool. And of course I'll be back up too, so if you've got any questions, feel free to hang around and I will try and answer them. But if not, then please enjoy the rest of your day here with us at the zoo.
Well done. Cool.
Right, so that was an afternoon on New Year's Eve at the Welsh Mountain Zoo, Colwyn Bay. How was that?
Yeah, pretty good.
Enjoy that? I was bonding with the spider monkey. I think that spider monkey actually and me, I think we were like that. Me and the spider monkey, we definitely bonded. It was yeah, I think he liked me. He was giving me lots of
interesting phases going on both sides.
Facial expressions. I'll say goodbye to the flamingos. And as ever, if you found that interesting, give us a like, a thumbs up and a subscription. See you on the next one.